Disney has finally dropped our first full trailer for upcoming Pixar movie Luca, giving us a greater look at the characters and their world. And of course, I'll be breaking it all down right here. Before we get into this, don't forget to hit that like button down below. It does wonders in getting my content out there, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to keep up to date with all my content. Of course, we got our very first trailer for Luca a couple of months ago, which gave us many revelations on the film's story and characters. While this trailer doesn't exactly offer up too much more, it does give us a deeper look at the film's story and the world that it inhabits. As we know, the film focuses on two friends, Luca and Alberto, as they experience an unforgettable summer in the Italian coastal town of Porto Rosso. While the two are on land, they take on a human form, but while in the sea, they take on their true form, that of sea monsters. This trailer gives us another great look at the characters in their sea monster forms, and this time round, it's for a more extended period. Unfortunately, we mostly only get a glimpse of them in these forms just below the water's surface in the seabeds, and don't really get a look at their undersea world, which I'm certainly hoping we get a great look at in the film itself. We do get a brief glimpse at Luca's underwater home and get our first look at his mother Daniela, voiced by Maya Rudolph. In this short clip, we see Daniela telling Luca that he's not allowed to go near the surface, giving us another preview of the animosity that exists between the sea race and the humans on land. Daniela is described in a press release put out today as no pushover, also saying if she thinks Luca is breaking her #1 rule, don't go near the surface, she'll go to great lengths to stop him. This was of course heavily alluded to in the first trailer, which showed that the two races clearly have a long and storied history. While that first trailer mainly existed to give us an idea of the film's tone, this one dives a little deeper, showing that Luca and Alberto's visit to the surface comes about when the two want to experience all the great things that life can offer. As Alberto says, everything good is above the surface. A press release put out today also notes that Luca longs for something beyond his quiet farm life, where he herds goatfish day after day. As we can tell, Luca in particular has never visited land before, and a large portion of the trailer and the film focuses on him learning to fit in and adapt to human life, with Alberto, who clearly has some experience and is described as all about having fun, guiding him along the way. This does lead to a few great gags, but also offers us our first look at the film's true emotional crux. This is absolutely going to be a journey of self-discovery told through the eyes of two outsiders who want nothing more than to be accepted by the world. The trailer also gives us more looks at Luca and Alberto's human friend Giulia, who seems none the wiser about their true forms. The press release says that she is an outgoing and charming adventurer with a love of books and learning, who only spends summers in Porto Rosso, so she hasn't cultivated many friendships. A target of the town bully, Giulia teams up with Luca and Alberto, and the three form an unbreakable bond. The trailer also heavily focuses on the antagonistic characters of the film. Ercole Visconti, the film's bully character, Giulia's father Massimo, and Massimo's cat. I guess we know who's gonna get a bunch of merchandise this time round, am I right? All these characters seem to be onto the fact that something isn't completely normal with Luca and Alberto, which points to a really exciting tension between characters that should hopefully unravel beautifully throughout the film. In fact, this trailer offers us our first proper look at Ercole, whose name was unknown until today. The press release describes him as the bully of Porto Rosso and repeat champion of the town's Porto Rosso Cup race. He's said to be an insecure narcissist, a self-obsessed jerk, and a blowhard who believes that everyone loves him and enjoys watching him eat sandwiches. The film's screenwriter, Jesse Andrews, said of him, "He's a small fish who thinks he's a huge fish because the pond isn't very big." His two cronies, who accompany him everywhere ready to do his bidding, have also been named as Ciccio and Guido. What stands out to me most in this trailer though is these two simply stunning shots right here. Luca and Alberto cycling through an otherworldly sunflower field, and Luca traversing the galaxy. I'm guessing these appear in some kind of dream sequence, and I'm super excited to discover what it's all about. Of course, this trailer marks the first official marketing for Luca that bears the Disney Plus markings, as the film was recently relegated to Disney Plus as an exclusive free-to-watch title. This means that Luca will bypass theatres, even in countries where they are open and flourishing, and head directly to the streaming service on June 18. I was disappointed when I first heard that the film was getting shafted like this, particularly as other Disney blockbusters such as Black Widow and Cruella are receiving theatrical and streaming split releases. But after seeing this trailer, I have to say, I'm really mad that this is happening. Not only does this film look absolutely gorgeous, it looks to be quite possibly one of the top 5 most gorgeously animated Pixar movies of all time. The colours here are stunning, the landscapes feel real and inviting, and the stylized art design really quite unique for a Pixar effort. This movie is begging to be viewed on a big screen, and the fact that we are being robbed of this is honestly really disheartening. Regardless, this movie does look terrific, and I'm certainly not going to let this release strategy stop me from enjoying this one, and no one else should either. The film looks to have all the hallmarks of a Pixar classic. It looks warm and heartfelt, and hopefully coming off the back of Soul, the studio will offer us up another all-timer. Alongside the trailer, Disney has also dropped the film's theatrical poster, which I think is something really quite special. It features all of the main characters and splits the artwork between the surface world and the sea world. Most notably, the poster actually gives us our very first look at Luca's father, Lorenzo, described in the press release as well-meaning but sometimes distracted, and very passionate about his hobby of raising prize-winning crabs. Strangely, we haven't seen him in either of the trailers just yet, leading me to believe that he may not have a huge role in the film. There really is something so incredibly inviting about this film, and I'm so excited to dive right in when the film opens on Disney Plus in a couple of months' time. If you'd like to keep up to date with all the biggest cartoon news, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more regular installments like this. And if you're keen on diving deep into the history of all your favourite animated characters, don't forget to check out my continuing Cartoon Evolution series linked at the end of the video. And at that, I'm throwing it over to you. I want to know, what are your thoughts on Disney Pixar's Luca? Are you excited for this one? Fire away down in the comments below and let me know your thoughts. Hey everyone, if you haven't yet, smash that big old subscribe button up on your screen to keep up to date with all my content, and hit that like button down below. Also, don't forget to check me out on social media, and please consider supporting me over on Patreon for as little as $1 a month for exclusive videos, early access content, and to get your name up on the screen. Thanks again for watching.